What is going on, Radar Force? Today we have a little bit of a serious video to talk about. Eh. Anyways, as you guys know, I've been collecting since late 2013, trying to complete all of North American media. Just Canada and United States. I don't do Mexico. That's another can of worms that we do not need to get into because most of that is not documented, and I do not want it. But more power to you if you do, or if you can. I'm not doing it. But there's been a lot of... God bless! So, as I was saying, there's been a lot of people that I've met throughout the years that I've talked to, that have talked to me, that have contacted me, that have reached out to me. The entire reason I made this YouTube channel, well, there's two reasons basically. I wanted to document what I've discovered and share it with the world. And also I knew that the only way to ever complete this goal was more than likely going to have to come from help from you guys. And that has not been true in the past recent years. And I do have a package coming in from a good friend of mine that I knew back in 2017, 2018, 2019. We've traded, we've sold things before. I knew he had this item, and unfortunately, he's having to sell his collections. And as we know, this isn't the first guy that's had to sell. I've met many of guys in the past 10 years that had to quit, financial reasons or whatever the reason may be. And sometimes they'll come to me and be like, "Look, I want this to go to you, man, and let my collection live on through you." And I've been saying that for years as well. Like, when this collection is done, this isn't not only my collection. This is all of you guys' collection. Everybody that's helped me, even with just knowledge or trades or giving me things. This is your guys' collection at the end of the day. I do this because I want to have all of these items documented online, preserved for the internet, and I want them in one place. To my knowledge, this has never been done. I'm almost 100% sure nobody's done this. I'm sure there's been massive collections, but this has taken a lot of people to get to this point, to learn all of these releases, because there's some in there that you wouldn't think even would be made. So that's the problem. Of course, most people know the common items, but it's the ones that sneak by that are just made at the whim. Funimation doing, we got extra stock, throw these out, let's ship it in there, just put a special slipcover there and call it a day. Get rid of it. Stuff like that has been just killer. But anyway, I got a package coming in from my good buddy I met, I think, around 2017. We've talked through the years up to 2020, I'm fairly certain. And I saw him on eBay. I was like, why do I know this seller's name? So I reached out to him, and here we are. Okay, it's been a few days now, and we have the package in question here. So, what is in here is probably the rarest DVD of all Dragon Ball media, I think. Hard to say. There are some rare ones out there, but this one has eluded me since 2018 or 2017. I passed on it because at that time I wasn't going for all Dragon Ball media, and it's not something I consider mandatory per se, but it's very unique since you could not purchase it. So, with that said, we're going to take a look at this. Now, so the person who sold me this is a guy that is a collector that I knew and I talked to for, I think, around 2018, 2019. I sold him my custom DVD sets when I was selling those in late 2019, early 2020. I do not sell them anymore, but he's the one who bought the DVD that I passed on in 2018, and I'm pretty certain that's the case because in 2019 when we talked, he showed me a picture of this DVD, and I was like, oh, that had to be the one that I passed on. Like, oh, and of course, I think back then he wasn't selling. Unfortunately, he's having to sell his collection now. When I saw his eBay name pop up for a bid of an item he was selling, I was like, pretty sure that's the guy with that DVD. So I did some digging on my emails. Luckily, we exchanged phone numbers. I texted him, and he still had the DVD, and he was willing to sell it. So he wants me to shout out his eBay account and his name and all that good stuff. His eBay account is #1 collector. He still has a few items for sale. So without further ado, Russell from Frederick, Maryland, sold me this package. His eBay account name is #1 collector, and his son Josiah was the one I was bartering with to purchase this item from. And we struck a deal. Thank you, Josiah, for making a deal with me to purchase this DVD. It is going to a good home and a good goal. So, without further ado, let's open this up. He told me there is a gift in here. He told me there is a gift in here. And it is the CD soundtrack we were talking about. It is the Dragon Ball Z Best Never Ending Story. I'm not aware of Japanese releases. He said this is a rare one to find. It's 2 discs. It is also sealed. Anybody who knows Japanese media, feel free to enlighten me on what this is from. Is this just... And I'll probably get better shots of this with a different camera, but here's the back. So that must be the gift he's referring to. So, let's keep on digging. Awesome, by the way. Thank you very much. Okay. Alright, that's the box. So, inside this glorious wrapping is what we've all been waiting for. More wrapping. Okay, here we go. Any guesses? Anybody out there? Any guesses what kind of DVD this could be? There's only a few in this shape. There's only a few. Oh man, this is... Any guesses here, guys? Oh, I'm upside down. Any guesses? Anybody? If you know what the back looks like, man, you've been collecting for a while. Anyway, any guesses? Any guesses? I've never seen the back until he sent me photos. There's the back. Let's flip it around. You guys ready? Final chance. Final chance to guess. Whew. We have the Dragon Ball Evolution DVD promotional DVD only of Dragon Ball Evolution. Yes, I know. Widescreen version. Imagine there's a different version and this ain't the only one. That would suck. This is basically like the Dragon Ball Evolution screener DVD, but promotional DVD only. Sale or rental prohibited. Very, very cool. And yes, I'll get this on a better camera after this. Very weird release. What does it say at the top? This is factory sealed, by the way, if that's what you want to call it. It is sealed, so unfortunately, I don't think I'll be opening this to check the contents of the disc as much as I would love. It says special. What does it say at the top? I can't see it. I'll have to get better angles of this in a minute. Okay, upon further review, at the very top text, it says special screening copy. So this is 100% a screener, even though you can't really see it. God, as much as I would love to open this, I don't think I can do it. Ah, man. It's funny. It's a very bland disc, but man, is it hard to find. I think I've only seen maybe 3 of these. I've seen this. I'm pretty sure this is the one I missed out on in 2017, 18, 19. Probably 2018. I missed out on it. Number one collector got it. Then I think in 2022, 2023, another one sold. I didn't see it, and it got lost in the mail. It got lost in the mail by one of our fellow collectors. I mentioned him in the video and the other video. His got lost in the mail. I don't know how much he paid for it, but it got lost in the mail. Very tragic. And man, I was scared about this one getting lost in the mail after I heard that story. So and there may be one other one that got away that I'm unaware of. I'm not sure. I know for a fact there's 2 copies out there. Well, one's lost now. I don't know. I think there's 3 out there that I've seen. Of course, there's probably more than that, but it is extremely rare. Extremely, extremely rare. So as of today, I have all of the official screeners that I'm aware of. I have a Resurrection F screener, I have the Curse of the Blood Rubies VHS screener, and I have the Dragon Ball Evolution screener. Now, there may be more screeners out there that we're unaware of. I don't know. So, who knows? You know, technically any movie could have a screener. It just depends on who let it out, all that good stuff. But as of today, there's only 3 Dragon Ball screeners that we are aware of. That is the Dragon Ball Evolution DVD screener, the Resurrection F Blu-ray screener, and the Curse of the Blood Rubies VHS screener. So that is that. Man, once again, man, thank you very much, Russell and Josiah, for selling me this DVD. It is going to the collection, and we are 5 items away from finishing this collection as of right now. As long as nothing changes, we are 5 items away from completing this entire United States, Canada media of Dragon Ball media, which contains DVDs, VHS, CDs, Laserdisc, mini DVDs, books, comics, graphic novels, manga, games. Did I say VHS, Blu-rays, 4K Blu-rays, anything like that. Anything like that. We are 5 items away. So, once again, thank you, Russell and Josiah, for selling me this. Awesome dude. I appreciate it. I appreciate the CDs too. Thank you very much. And this can only come out in the perfect timing because Thanksgiving is tomorrow in my time. This video will hopefully go live for you guys tomorrow as well on Thanksgiving. So thank you all, and I am going to sign off here, guys. Peace out. Take care. Later. Happy Thanksgiving.